Hey there, little sister. What you doing?
Just thinking.
Well, try not to hurt yourself.
Funny.
Hey, you look down. What are you thinking about?
I have so many questions, and
Well, what kind of questions?
well, the Earth's a living thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, when they drill, like for oil, does it hurt the Earth?
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Well, what about the trees? When they cut the trees down and those buzzsaws, like if they buzzsawed me, that would hurt. Do you think it hurts the trees?
I don't know. I never thought about it.
Well, maybe we should start thinking about it, don't you think, huh?
Well,
And why are we drilling for oil anyway?
well, so we can run our cars.
Well, they can make electric cars or battery cars.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, I just think that, well, the Earth's a living thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, then we shouldn't do things that are gonna hurt it, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Look, you're just a little kid. Well, what are you thinking about stuff like that for?
well, I'm thinking that what if we take all the oil out of the Earth and there's none left?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Huh. Good questions.
yeah. And how about this? How about if there's only one God, how come there's so many religions?
Well, like, let's say that each religion is a road to get to God. And, yeah, they can't all fit on one road. That's got to be the answer.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And how come we can buy and sell land?
Well, it's called, real estate.
But isn't this God's planet?
Well, yeah.
And don't we live here for free?
Yeah.
So how could we take something that's given to us for free and charge for it?
I don't know. That's a really good point.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at the Earth from outer space,
Yeah.
there's no boundaries. It's just one beautiful planet. And we're chopping it all up, drilling holes in it, cutting down the trees. Makes me sad. It makes me so frustrated. It takes my happiness away.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want that.
And what makes me even sadder?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. And then there's all those starving people. And I don't know how to help.
You know, this conversation's kind of depressing.
Yeah, that's why I'm so sad. I want to help, but I don't know what to do.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Why don't we just do the best we can and be as nice as we can to everybody we know today?
Okay.
And why don't we share our lunch with the kids at school that don't have any?
Okay.
And why don't we invent some electric cars and then we don't have to drill for oil?
Okay.
Okay.
You're a really good brother.
Thank you. You're a sister that sure asks a lot of questions.
Yeah. I'm not just pretty. I'm pretty smart.
Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah.
Cindy Bertrand's puppet shows are as serious as they are funny. You see, as a puppet therapist, Cindy uses her puppets to tackle issues such as bullying and addiction with audiences of all ages. Today on The Scene, she explains how puppets have a funny way of getting people to open up.
When you're taking a topic, for example, seniors, two of the major fears that seniors have. Number one, seniors afraid of running out of money before they run out of time. They're afraid that they're going to be a burden on somebody. That's a huge burden for a senior. Another fear that seniors have is that they're going to die in pain. Well, this isn't the Wild West. We have hospice and palliative care and ways for people to die comfortably. So I went and did a puppet show for Capsule College for a group of seniors, and we addressed those two topics: running out of money and being a burden, and the fear of dying in pain. So you've got two really serious topics, and the puppets get to come forward and have a conversation about that in front of a group. And all of a sudden you see these fears that many people have. All of a sudden the walls about those fears start coming down, and people start looking at each other and going, "You thought that way too?" "Oh yeah, I thought that way too." And when we know that we all have those fears, we can be more compassionate with one another, for starters, and we can bring it to the forefront, because there's nothing that we can't handle when we're honest and straight about it. As a therapist, the puppets give me an opportunity to provide possibility, insight, a different point of view, maybe a funny perspective on issues that are painful and difficult for us to deal with. You know, I wouldn't walk up to somebody that I didn't know and start having a conversation with them about addiction or alcoholism or suicidal thoughts or depression or anger. You wouldn't do that with somebody that you don't know. But the puppets can get up in front of a room full of a bunch of people that they don't know and start talking about these really personal and emotional, sometimes volatile emotions, and they're received because the puppets are once removed. Well, the puppets all get along with each other, so they're friends. They're a cast. They're a cast of characters, and they work well together. When I'm creating a character, what I will do is I'll see someone on the street that has a quality that I think is interesting, and I'll bring that to a character. I'll take an issue that is difficult, and I'll think, how would that individual or that character react to this issue? Sometimes people are sad, sometimes they're upset, sometimes they're really excited, sometimes they're nervous and they don't know what to do. And so I take all of the human qualities and traits and emotions that we have, and I just project them into the puppets. My plans for the puppets are to blast the internet. My plans for the puppets are to put forward to people of all ages to question what it is that we're doing. What is the purpose of us being on this planet? What are we doing here? And are we doing the right thing? Are we being good stewards of this planet? The puppets can ask us that. Hi, my name is Sarah. No. Hi, my name's Sarah. No. Hi, my name's Sarah.
Hey there, Sarah, what you doing?
Oh, I'm getting ready for a job interview, and I'm just trying to make sure that I do it right.
Oh, well, I an idea.
Yeah?
Well, why don't you practice on me? I'll pretend that I'm the person interviewing you, and then we'll get you some practice.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you're walking into my office.
Okay. Hi, my name's Sarah.
All right there, Sarah. So what qualifies you for this job?
Oh, I have purple hair.
That sucked.
Oh. Well, let me try again.
I mean, no, really, you lack such confidence. What's going on with you? Come on. There's something going on with you. You ought to be walking in there going, "Hi, my name's Sarah, I'm fantastic." And you're walking in there going, "Oh, I'm Sarah, I got purple hair." You look stupid. Oh. All right, I'll be nice. Something's going on, I can tell. Come on, tell me.
If I tell you, you have to promise never to say anything to anybody, ever.
All right, I promise.
Double promise?
Yeah, I promise. What's going on?
You promise not to tell.
I said I promise. No. You feel bad about that. You feel bad because you have no toes.
Shh! You said you wouldn't say anything and then you just said that out loud. You.
Well, come on.
I don't want anybody to know that I don't have any toes.
Well, why not?
Because they'll think that I'm not a very good puppet.
Well, none of us puppets have toes. Ah! What? I said,
What?
What
did you just say?
I said that sometimes I got this funny eye, and I feel like it's gonna fall out, and I feel like I have to walk like this.
That's not what you said.
Oh, I said I said that none of us have toes.
None of us puppets have toes.
No.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, I thought you knew.
No?
Well, that's why we wear shoes.
I spent my whole puppet life thinking there was something wrong with me. I never tried out for the basketball team. I never tried to join the choir. I never went skating because I didn't want anybody to know I didn't have toes.
Oh.
And now you tell me everybody that's a puppet has no toes.
Yeah. Well, now that you know it's normal, you ought to give a decent interview. And everybody has something that they're not perfect with. Just because you got no toes doesn't mean you're not a good puppet.
I thought I was so not as good as.
Well, it's not true.
And then you just told me now I did a sucky interview.
Well, I mean, really. Okay, look, let's just start again, okay? Now that you know you're normal, just like everyone else, let's try the interview again.
Okay. I can't believe my whole life I thought I wasn't good enough. And I am. I am good enough. My name is Sarah. And I'm qualified for this job because I have purple hair.
Oh, now you're cooking.
And I am smart, and I am kind, and I am good, and I have no toes, so there!
Okay. I think you're starting to like yourself now.
Yeah, I am. I've got no toes. I've got no toes.
Yeah, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. You know, I wonder how many people are running around out there thinking there's something wrong with them when they're perfectly normal, just the way they are.
I don't know, but I'm gonna make sure that every puppet I meet knows that having no toes is all right.
You just do that. That's a good use of your time. And you go get that job, okay?
Yeah, I will. My name is Sarah, and I have no toes. I like it. Yeah, I do.
For more information on this week's performers, visit them on the World Wide Web.
Cocaine to Christ. I don't want to die as I try to get high. I'm tired of being enticed. From needles I'm looking for new life. I'm turning from booze to